Hi and welcome to my channel. By popular request, I've got another great Pilates-based workout for you using the Gaiam Coreplus Reformer resistance bands. If you do not have these bands, no problem. We can do all these moves with a regular tube-beam resistance band with handles. So at any point that our feet are in the bands, your guys' is if you just have the band spreading those feet nice and wide, holding on to the handles. Okay, so anybody can do this workout. Of course, all the moves can also be done without any band at all. The first half of this workout, we're going to be standing position, working on some of our strength, upper body, some squats in the lower body. Second half of the workout will be on the mat, definitely more Pilates based, some core work and some more inner thigh and outer thigh work as well, finishing with some stretching. Let's go ahead and get started. Whichever band you have, we're going to go ahead and actually put to the side, starting with a quick warm-up, just a few moves. Big inhale, arms go up, and exhale down. Again, big inhale. Exhale down, last time, big inhale, arms come up, and exhale down. Arms out to the side, give me a nice big bend to the left, back to center, and to the right. Few more times, you guys. It's just a really short warm up here. If you need a bigger warm up, I've got a 10-minute cardio warm up that would be great, just to make sure our muscles are nice and warm. One more. Arms out to the side, bend the knees, round the back, pulling the arms forward. Come up and then reach the arms back, opening up that chest. Again, round it forward. Open, stretch the chest. Two more times. We come forward. Reach and forward. And reach it back. Reach your arms towards me, sitting back with a squat, and then lift up. Sit your hips way back, bending at the knees. Tummy's in and engaged. We have a nice proud chest. Spread your feet a little bit wider, toes a little bit to the corners, and again, we're gonna squat down. Then I want you to lean forward, hands on those thighs, then bend the knees and round the back up, one vertebrae at a time, finishing with the shoulders. Again, squat, sit back, reach, hinge forward, straighten the legs. We bend the knees, round it up, all the way through the shoulders. Two more times. Squat it back and forward. This should feel really good on that lower back. Last one, go a little bit deeper here. Stretch a little bit further. We bend, roll it up, finish with shoulder rolls. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and grab our bands. You have an option here also, footwear or no footwear. I'm not wearing any today, but you can also wear tennis shoes. Would be just fine. So if you've got the Gaiam Coreplus Reformer, we've got one foot in each band, and then holding on to the bands as well. Pull them up to about waist level, so you've got some nice tension. Toes are facing forward, tummy in. We're going to sit back with a squat. We come down, press it up. Most of our weight is in our heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes. Band is giving us some extra resistance here, like we're holding on to some dumbbells. Push it up. To make it more difficult, you can lift your bands or handles higher. And push. 3 more. For 2, sit those hips way back and lift. Flip your grip so your palms are facing up. Give me an alternating bicep curl. So 1 right, 1 left. Keep in mind of your posture while we're doing these bicep curls. Everything is engaged. This entire workout is all low impact. It's full body. We're packing a lot in. And it's fun using a resistance band as a tool just to keep our body guessing and so we don't plateau in our workouts. Good, we've got 4 more singles here. For 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna do a little combination sitting back down with the squat. So lift those bands up parallel to the floor. We squat, we lift, double bicep curl, come halfway down. Sit and lift. Bicep curl, halfway down, keeping that tension there. Bicep should be on fire now. Breathe. We've got 4. Squeeze. And 3. 2. 1 more. And left. Hold it back down halfway. 8 more squats and we're done with our squats. Here we go. For 8. 7. Hold that band nice and tight. Hips go back. Squeeze your buns on the way up. Final 3, 2, and 1. Switch your weight to your left foot. Right leg comes behind us. We have a little leg lift. We lift and lower. Turn to the side so you can see. Little balance action here. Keeping that knee nice and straight. Foot is flexed so the band stays under the arch of that foot. Lift from the glute. Just 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Leg comes back, a little bend in that standing knee. We lift and lower. Hold on to something if you need to here for balance. Knee is straight. Lift from that nice big meaty glute. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Release that band. Standing straight forward again. Palms facing in, tummy in, hinge slightly forward with a nice straight back. Call these Scarecrow Arms. Palms facing in, bring those elbows out to the sides and release it down. So working on that upper back here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Upper back and shoulders. So good for our posture. Guys, we're not here long. Just one set of these. We've got 3 more. For 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take our bands, the handles, put them behind, kind of in between our legs there, with a different grip for our triceps. I'm going to turn to side again so you can see. Tummy in, slightly hinged forward. Nice straight elbows here. We lift and lower. Working the back of the arm. Keep the shoulders down and back. We're not going far. It's not a huge range of motion, but you should feel the back of that arm on fire. Lift and lower for 3, 2, hold it up here. Give me a little bend straight, bend straight. Oh my gosh, keep going. Bend straight, keep the arms nice and high here. Don't let go, stay with me for 3, 2, and 1. Wow, nice work. Go ahead and release the band all the way now. 2 more exercises in a standing position for our chest. And then we're gonna hit the floor. Holding onto your handles, 1 in each hand. Bring them behind your back. And then switch your grip so your palms are facing forward. If you're using a regular band, just really choke up here to give yourself a little bit more resistance. So holding the resistance band stretchy part instead of the handles. Okay, feet are underneath those hips, nice and wide. Keeping the elbows mostly straight here. Squeeze together and then open up. Our tummies are tucked in. Navel pulled into the spine. The band is behind our back, squeezing that chest. Squeeze and open. Squeeze and open. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last move, take those elbows out to the side, and then palms are down. We're gonna punch forward and then bring it back. Punch forward, so like a standing chest press. It's okay if your elbows are in between that band or if both bands are under your arms, whatever works for you. Here we go, final 4, and 3, 2, last one. Beautiful work. Release that down. Hold on to your band for our mat work. Again, that's a little more Pilates inspired. Grab your mat or a nice, soft, cushy rug and meet me on the floor. Okay, guys, on our mats, we're gonna take our feet in 2 handles and our hands in 2 handles. And if you just have a regular band, the band is gonna be underneath the arches of your foot. Sitting up nice and tall, toes to the ceiling, heels on the floor, belly button drawn in. We're just gonna use this band to lean back into a C curve here, and then bring yourself all the way back up. Keep some nice tension. Handles by the chest. We lean back, tuck that tummy. Think of doing a little pelvic tuck and come back up. And lift. Take it back just to that point where you feel like you're gonna fall all the way back. The band helps us get back up here though. We've got 4 more. And 3. Tummy in. For 2. And last one. Nice job. Coming over to our sides, keep your feet in the bands. All the way down onto our elbow, supporting our head and our hands. Legs are going to be straight and at an angle. So look at the corner of your mat. A little bit more of an arm workout here because we're going to keep these bands nice and tight, so pull them towards you. If it's too much, then you can go ahead and just hold on to one band. Again, a regular band, you're going to be holding both handles and then just have the band in your top foot. So here we go, straight leg lifts here. We lift and lower. Keeping our hips nice and still. Feeling this in the side of our hips and our glutes, outer thigh. Doesn't matter how high that leg goes, but make sure you've got some nice tension there. Give me 2 more. Hold about halfway back up. We're going to take it to the front. We're going to do 2 toe taps and then behind 2 toe taps. So some people call this like a hot potato. Behind 2 toe taps. Tap front, tap back. That should be getting nice and warm. Tap back, tap front, tap back. A few more. Tap front and back to front. One more time. To front and to back. Hold both legs out to the side. Keep nice firm hold in those bands. Tummy in. We're going to scissor here. We've got to balance on that hip. You can put the arm down to help. Bringing the legs, just switching and switching. Switch and switch. Working the core here as well. Make them nice and long for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ouch, nice job. Release the band from that top foot, crossing that top foot in front. Flex that bottom foot. Let's lift and lower. Lift and lower. Working on the inner thigh. Hold it nice and tight. We've got 4, 3, and 2 we hold. Hold it nice and high, hover front and back. So that leg still stays parallel to the floor. And we're just moving a few inches front and back. Front and back. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it down. Nice job. Let's do all that on the other side. We're not doing the lean backs, just the band work. So 1 foot in each band or just the top leg. Coming down gently to our sides here, supporting that head. Legs are nice and long, again, angled to the corner. And here we go, 1 band or 2, some nice tension, starting with those leg lifts. Up and down. Hips are stacked directly on top of each other. And we're breathing. Belly button is pulled in the entire time. And again, you can do any of these moves without the band as well. For 2. Hot potato, here we go. Take it to the front, tap the toe, and back. Up and over to the back. Should be called hot hip, right? Feeling really warm in there. Tap it, and back. We just have 1 set of these, you guys. We can do it. Front. As soon as we stop, that burn goes away. We know this. 2 more. Front and back. Front and back. Here come the scissors. Lift that bottom leg. Maybe drop that forearm. Belly buttons in. We stretch the legs. Breathe. Almost there for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Nice work. Release the band from that top leg. Place it in front. A little more tension in that band. Lift the lower leg. Using that inner thigh. Lift and lower. Mind where that muscle is. Think about lifting that leg. Just using the inner thigh. For 2. Hold it here. We go front and back. Get that leg off the floor. We're not touching down at all. Hold it up, front and back, little hovers. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Release it. We're going to come back up to a seated position. Holding the handles, no matter what kind of band you have. And then we're going to put 1 foot in the medallion part in the center here. Sitting up nice and tall. If you've got a regular band, you're going to hold the handles, but you're going to, choke way up. So maybe just really gather it way back, way down there. All right, so your foot is braced against it. Our knees are bent, sitting up nice and tall, belly button in. We're going to row it back, palms facing in. Squeeze it back towards you and release. Squeeze, release. Think about bringing those elbows back and squeezing the upper back. A few more here. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Keep hold of those handles. Let's put our feet back in. Coming back into our C curve, leaning back, keep the knees bent, and then a little Russian twist here. I want you to twist to the side, twist to the side. Make sure we're breathing. And think about your elbow touching the floor to the side, but it is okay if it doesn't get there. A few more here. This is great for our obliques. Tummy pulled in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. 1 more move, guys. Before we get to stretch, scooch forward on that mat. We're gonna lean back nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Then I want you to take those legs all the way to the ceiling. And then our hands are coming, kind of like we did for those triceps. Put them between the legs and then down to the sides. We're gonna do the classic Pilates 100s, but we're not going to do 100. Okay, so option here to lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Legs are as straight as you can get them. We pump our hands down, palms towards the floor for 5 breath counts in and 5 out. Straight elbows, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, tummy in, exhale. Reach your arms straight out. Nice straight elbows, tummy in. We're breathing in and out. Few more. In and out. Final. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. X, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the head, neck, and shoulders. Release the band. Pull your knees in. Rock and roll around, maybe side to side. Releasing all that tension in the lower back. Take your head side to side. Releasing tension in the neck. Nice work. That was hard work there at the end. Okay, guys, one band going all the way up. Let's stretch this out. If you have a traditional band, you can put the handle in your foot or whatever's comfortable for you. Go ahead and lengthen that leg. Pull it towards you. It's okay if your knee isn't all the way straight as long as you're feeling a nice stretch in the back of the leg. Hold it here. Keeping that stretch, I want you then to lengthen your bottom leg nice and long. Using our band here, we're going to guide that leg to the outside. Feeling a nice stretch in that inner thigh. Keep your hips square here, so keep both hip bones on the floor. Bring that foot back towards center. Switch the band to your other hand, and then gently pull it across your body. You should really feel that in the side of your leg, your IT band. Bring it back to center. Release it down. Let's switch legs. Knee stays started bent in a bent position. And then gently pull that leg towards you. Nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Lengthen that bottom leg. Gently guide the leg to the outside. Hold it there. Big inhale. Exhale. Guide it back towards center. Switching hands. And then crossing that body. Lowering your opposite hand to support yourself. Keeping both hips on the floor. Last big inhale. Exhale. Let's come back to center. Bend that knee and remove the band. Bring both knees back in again. Roll it up to a sitting position, or however you'd like to get there that's comfortable for you. Taking the band again around both feet, so the arches of both feet here. And then extend it out nice and long in front. So I want you to feel a nice tension here. So we've got tension on the band on the outside of your foot, but don't let it pull your toes in. So I want you to keep it pressed out, which is great for our hips and our turnout. Arms are out to the side. Traditional Pilates saw here. So nice and tall, belly button is pulled in. We're going to twist to the side, opening up the chest and the arms, and then leaning over, trying to get the outside of your hand to the outside of that ankle. Lift it back up, and we twist back to center. Other side, big twist first, and then a hinge over, keeping a nice straight chest. So So trying here not to round the back. Keeping the feet pressed out to the sides. Don't let the band pull those toes in. And twist. And saw. This should feel really good for that waistline, the back, and the backs of the legs. One more. Retwist. And big reach. Lift. Back to center. And release it down. Let's bring one set of the bands out and bring the legs together. Big inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale as we use the bands to help us pull our chest forward into a nice forward fold. Again, think about a proud chest. Try not to round the back. And let's lift up. And one more time, big inhale. Exhale, pull that band, pulling that torso over. One more big inhale here. Go ahead and lean over a little bit more, and this time drop the shoulders and go ahead and round that back. Release the band. Tummy in, and we roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Go ahead and set your band to the side, sitting cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. Arms out to the side. Pull in that right arm. Go ahead and hug it towards you for a nice shoulder stretch. And then drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Open it back up to the side. Reach it nice and high. And then coming towards the back, elbow toward the ceiling. Helping with that stretch here, back of the arm. And let's release both down. Left arm comes out to the side. Pull it in front, either above or below that elbow joint. Give it a nice hug in. And drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Back out to the side, all the way up. Bending, walking the fingers down towards the back, elbow towards the ceiling. Right arm comes up to assist that stretch. Nice big breaths here. Release it down. Big inhale, arms come up. And exhale down. Wonderful work. I'm so proud of you. Thanks for joining me today on this fun Pilates resistance band workout. Please give this video a like. It really helps get the video out there for others to share and see. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for working out with me.